Hello my dear children, the lesson that we have to do is The Fun They Had. It's a beautiful science fiction story by American writer Isaac Asimov. As you can see, it was written in 1951, an age when computers or mobiles were not as prevalent as now. So you can understand how fast scenes the writer. This particular story is telling about schools in future. So you can see how the school in the future will be learning through computers. There's a virtual classroom, computers with moving text, where so your textbooks will keep moving on the screen, and the teacher is not a human being but a robot. There's a comparison of the two schools. Look at the old schools, how so many children are together, they're working together, they're learning together, they're interacting, how cheerful they are. And look at the future classroom where there's no one in the class, a child sits alone in front of a computer, no interaction with anyone. And there's also the danger of cyber bullying. That's another one important factor. When you are on the net, you should always be very careful. You should and in case if someone pass any negative comment against you also, you should not be upset because of that. You should be able to overcome that. Here are some words which are there in the lesson. Crinkly, which means having many folds. Imagine a cloth after when it's ironed, how it is, and after we've used it for a lot of time, so that can be crinkly. When we are old, our skin becomes a bit crinkly. Attic, this is a familiar word. You already had it in Monsoon Diary in class 8. A space below the roof. Scornful, when you do not have value for others, when you feel that is worthless. Blanked out, when your mind becomes completely blank, either because of its tension or anything. It's not just mind, anything. When the computer, anything can get blanked out. Loftily means in a very superior way. Betcha is an informal usage which is not very common here. Dispute is disagree. Nonchalantly is very careless. Geared to, adjusted to a particular standard or level. Regular is in this particular context, it means normal, usual. Okay, these are the key points in the story. The story is set in the year 2157. A 13-year-old boy, Tommy, finds an old book and he is surprised to see such a book, and he and Margie, who's 11, look at the book, and they're surprised to see that the letters don't move, unlike the books that they have on their screen. And the book is about school. So it's only then that Margie comes to know that in the past, schools had buildings, children used to go to school, many of them used to sit together and learn, and she wants to learn more about this, but it's time for her school. So she decides that after school she's going to read more about it. And now we go to the lesson proper. It's such an important event for her that Margie even wrote it about it in her diary that night, on the page headed 17 May 2157. So that's the year and the date of this story. She writes that today Tommy found a real book. Why is a real book? Because it's actually a book which can touch, not a virtual book. And she had heard about this. Her grandfather had told him that his when he was a little boy, his grandfather had such a book. And you know, the pages had all become yellow and crinkly because it's so old, and it's funny to read words which are standing still instead of moving. Like they move in the screen. What are these children are used to? And when they turn back to the page, the word is still there. It has not moved away. And Tommy feels it's a waste because you know you can use it only once. Whereas in his screen there are many books, and already millions of books are there, and he can put millions more. This is just a pictorial representation of this dialogue. Okay, that is she's writing about it in the diary, what happened in the morning. And Margie also says same with me. She means that her screen also has many books. She is 11. She hasn't seen as many books as Tommy because he is 13. He is elder by 2 years. Okay, and she asked where he found it. He says he found it in the attic. And what is it about? She asks. He says it's about school. So Margie is scornful. Will anyone write about school? Such a boring place. I hate school. She has always hated school, but now she has started hating it more. Why is she hating it more? Because her geography teacher or the mechanical teacher is giving her more and more tests in geography. When there are too many tests, actually you can't do well, so her marks are becoming worse and worse. And her mother got worried. Why is my daughter doing badly? And so she has sent for the corrector. The county inspector comes, that is, he is someone related to the education department, and he will set the mechanical teacher right. So he's a round little man with a red face, and he comes with a toolbox with a lot of tools. He smiles at her, he gives her an apple so that she's happy, because he is a kind person. And Maggie hopes that he will not be able to put the teacher together, that it will not be repaired. Because the teacher looks so large, ugly, and it's a big screen on which all the lessons are shown, questions are asked. So she doesn't mind the lesson, she's happy with the lessons, she doesn't mind answering questions. The worst part is doing homework and answering test papers. She has to do the homework, she has to answer the test papers in a punch code. When she was 6, when she started attending school itself, they have taught her the punch code. So all this has to be written the punch code, and you have to put it in the slot. And you don't have any free time, because the marks will be given immediately. So she doesn't like school, but the inspector repairs it. He pats her head and says it's not her fault. He's explaining to her mother, it's the geography sector was geared too quick, it was going too fast, so your daughter couldn't catch up with it. So don't worry, I have now made it okay, and she's doing quite well, you don't have to worry. He patted her head again and he left. And Maggie is very sad, because once when Tommy's teacher had a problem, they had to take the teacher away for 1 month. So imagine, he didn't have school for 1 entire month. What had gone wrong with Tommy's teacher was that the history sector had become completely blank. Anyway, so she's coming back to the prison, and she's asking Tommy, why should anyone write about school? School is so boring. And Tom looks at her with very superior eyes. He's saying, see, it's not our kind of school. There in the school, it was the school that was there hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So she says, okay, whatever it is a school and it has a teacher. So what is so interesting about it? Then he says, yes, it was a teacher, but not our kind of teacher. It's not a regular teacher. It's not an ordinary teacher. It is a man. So she's surprised. How can a human being be a teacher? Then he says, yes, the human being used to teach, he used to give homework, he used to ask questions. And she says, hey, a man isn't smart enough. He says, yes, my father knows as much as my teacher. Then Maggie says, but I don't want some strange man to come into my house and teach me. Like my school is next to my bedroom. I don't want someone to come and teach me there. Maggie starts screaming with laughter. He thinks she's so stupid. He says, see, you don't know this much also. Those teachers didn't live in the houses. There was a special building for learning all there. Then she's saying, but how can all the kids learn the same thing? He says, yes, if they are the same age, they can learn the same thing. So she is saying, but my mother says that is not so. Each teacher has to teach according to the level of the child. But by the time she wants to know more about the book, but her mother calls her saying it's time for classes. And Tommy also has to go for class. So she requests him to give her the book the next day so that they can read the book together. She goes into the classroom. It's a room next to her bedroom. The teacher is on and waiting. So always, every day at regular times she has school, except Saturday and Sunday, which is off for her. This is because her mother said that you can learn better if you learn at regular hours. The screen was lit up. It said today's arithmetic lesson is on addition of proper fractions. So Max's lesson has started. And she sits there with a sigh. Oh, it started again. She's thinking about the old schools they had when the grandfather was a little boy. All the kids come there, all go back to school, from school, all come to school, all study together. They enjoy together and they could interact with people who were teachers. And the mechanical teacher was going on showing numbers, and she's wondering about the fun that people had in the. So this is just once again a summing up of the lesson. A summary is given. She's comparing the old schools with the schools. This is a storyboard where the story is given in the way of its progression. That's first part. We come to know there's a book. From there, she what is there in the book. Then what is the special about the book. And by the time the story is coming into the falling action where her mother is taking her away, and the story ends with her thinking about the past schools. So this is a story. This is one more storyboard. So you can just think what storyboards are. It's just for your additional information. And here you have a flow chart which is going to give you the entire story at a glance. So if you want to revise the story, you just have to look at this. You get the entire story. I hope all of you have understood the story. Have a great time learning about the fun they had. Okay, so bye my dear children. Enjoy all of you. We'll meet again for the next lesson. Till then, have a great time.